So T.I. recently had to step in and take control of this whole situation with his son King and King's baby mama, Big Nana, because as it turns out, the haters were right. This woman apparently was only in it for the money, and she has been manipulating King emotionally and financially, leaving him broker than a church rat. Chile, King is finding out in real time how manipulative people can be when they want something from you. Lucky for him, his daddy just took control of the whole situation, and word on the street is that T.I. made it clear to his son's baby mama that he's not about to allow her to leech off his family or manipulate her way into his son's pockets. We knew this so-called relationship King got himself into was a recipe for disaster right from the beginning, because it wasn't just some puppy love with a girl around his age. No. At 19, King landed himself in a full-blown family situation, and then things took a turn for the worst when she popped out with a baby bump, claiming the father of her incoming bundle of joy was none other than King Harris. Girl, he wasn't even a man at this point, much less a baby father. It was shocking to everyone because King didn't even act mature for his age. He was out here stirring up all sorts of trouble and just generally being a child. Like, how did they really think they were ready to start a family?
You don't scared to give birth? I ain't scared, but contractions might give me I might get a little spooked with the contractions. What does the baby look like in the scan? It looked like he got my nose, his mouth. It looked like he got my nose, his mouth. That's really it. He's stubborn, so we ain't really see his face like that. I was gonna go do a 3D ultrasound, but his head is down, so my last ultrasound we couldn't see nothing. So it's like, I'm not gonna waste my time to go try to do a 3D ultrasound and I can't see shit. Hope he look like you. Me too. Dude, I want more kids when I get married. The bob make you look older. How old? Because I'm gonna get makeup and they were talking about I look 30, 40 with the makeup on, so how I'm gonna look with this all together? Like, yeah. At the end of the month, I'm hoping to drop. My due date is November 6th. They changed my due date by like 3 times.
Anyway, when she first started flaunting the bump all over the internet, people didn't connect the dots that she was King's baby mama. But then T.I. confirmed in an interview that King was indeed expecting a baby boy.
He just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
Under normal circumstances, this would have been great news. T.I. and Tiny were already settling into the grandparent role, with Tiny's daughter Zonique having a baby girl in 2020 and T.I.'s son Damani recently welcoming his daughter. But from the way T.I. talked about King expecting a child, it was clear that he wasn't too thrilled about the whole situation. Fans also picked up on the fact that Tip said he was going to bring up the child to terrorize King the way King terrorized him. It didn't sound just like any grandparent talking about being an active part of their son's life. It sounded like Tip didn't expect King or his baby mama to be able to handle taking care of their baby, so he was already planning to step in. After that interview, internet detectives did a little digging around and they found an Instagram page linked to a woman called Big Nana who was suspected to be King's baby mama. From the jump, there were rumors that Nana was only in it for the money and she just wanted to get a chunk of that Harris family bank. According to insiders, T.I. saw right through her BS from the start, and he warned his son not to let his guard down because Nana could easily manipulate him if he wasn't careful. But of course, King wasn't about to listen to anything his father said. He was caught up in the thrill of having a woman pay attention to him and having a quote-unquote relationship that he straight up ignored the red flags. But it's not surprising that King didn't want to listen to his father because they haven't exactly had the best father-son relationship relationship. Growing up, King had to live without a father figure in his life for many months at a stretch because T.I. was always in and out of jail. Even when the family was together, they weren't really together because T.I. and Tiny loved to spend time with each other more than they liked to spend time with their kids. They really said, F them kids. Fast forward to November of last year, and King got into it with his family again during a Falcons game. King had gotten into it with some guy at the game, and his family didn't waste any time reminding him that he was not the ghetto guy he was trying to be. They started taunting him, saying he was born with a silver spoon, and King was just not having it, so he started yelling back. Then T.I. jumped in, telling him he was embarrassing himself and the family. The altercation quickly turned physical, and T.I. had to let the boy know he was the daddy in this situation.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there go.
in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
got some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said that he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Flip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath
Every
and
day.
throw tantrums to go over there.
Neighborhood. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking and pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
You cried like a baby. Hold your breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
Sugarcoat it. He capping. He capping.
Hey,
He know I stand on business.
got your car in
He know
reverse,
that.
sir.
Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on
I don't
business.
feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see.
Hey, man,
I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind a mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I done drunk too much. Drunk too much. Let's go. Just get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Shut up. Shut up.
I know you.
ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though.
Shut up.
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, what is you talking about? Get off me, man, get off me,
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
The incident left a strain on their relationship, but things got worse when King accused T.I. of leaving him in the hood and him. Fans thought he was clout chasing because he was trying to push his career as a rapper, so he wanted to sell this narrative that he was a struggling boy from the ghetto trying to make a living. Understandably, fans were like, hold up, how are you T.I.'s son with your dad's millions and mansion in a gated community and you're out here acting like you're poor? However, King quickly checked the haters and said he really did grow up in the hood. According to him, he grew up in his grandmother's house, a place he referred to as a bando. For those who don't know, bando is short for abandoned house, which is sometimes also called a trap house where dealers do their operations. So basically, King was saying he grew up in the most ghetto of all places, but he still didn't fit in because he he had rich parents. But according to him, Tip and Tiny were only willing to play house when the cameras were rolling. They were a big, happy family when they wanted to record episodes for their show Family Hustle. But when they were done filming, he was shipped back to his grandmother's house to continue living in the trenches.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yeah.
And it wasn't just King who experienced this. Tip and Tiny's other kids have also revealed that they didn't get to spend that much time with their parents, and they often felt neglected when they were younger. For example, Zonique stayed with Tiny's mom for a good chunk of her childhood because Tiny was tied at the hip with T.I., and according to her, she felt hurt by the fact that she couldn't spend more time with her mum.
And what hurt me? You want to know if...
I'm really curious now.
Oh, because you want to... What hurt me? Why do you want to know if...
I'm really curious now.
Oh, because you want to know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay.
It's just outside of... I'm really going to beep it out, for sure.
Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be, like... honestly, like, my mom being, like, with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like...
Timestamp that.
I feel like even now and today, like, that's how it is. Like, they're just tied to the hip. But now I'm grown, so it's like I can't really give a... But I can't... It's like...
Damn.
Type thing.
Damn, that's real.
That's
you feel like... You could turn this. You feel like...
Yeah, definitely. But also... It's like he doesn't...
Guess that's just one of the perks of having rich and famous parents. The relationship between King and his parents kept deteriorating, and it got worse when he took to social media to put them on blast. In a series of posts on his Instagram stories, he said, "Dude be faking an image for the internet and it ain't me. I don't give a F who you are. Mother offers can't play with me in my face. Not going for that. I'm a grown man now. I stand on business. Don't give a F who you are. If I'm a mistake, say that. Stop making the world think you F with me when you don't." Anyway, back to King and his baby mama drama. According to sources close to the family, T.I. has given Nana a stern warning not to try and pull any more shady moves because he's not going to stand for it. Apparently, the moment Nana found out she was carrying King's child, she got excited at the prospect of getting a bag from the Harris family's wealth. Obviously, she wasn't expecting King to be the one to step up and fund the lifestyle she wanted. King doesn't have a job, and let's be real, his so-called music career is not quite working out for him right now. King himself is still being bankrolled by his daddy, so he's definitely not in any position to start a family and fend for his kid and baby mama. So the expectation was always that T.I. would be the one to take care of all the expenses. In fact, there are rumors that Nana got close to King intentionally because she saw him as the weak link through which she could get through to T.I. and secure a big payout from the family. But she obviously didn't think this plan through properly, because if she did, she would have realized that T.I. has been around long enough not to get fooled by shady tactics like that. See, word on the street is that the baby mama started making some crazy demands from King, and being young and easily manipulated, King gave in to every one of her demands until he basically spent all his money on her. It wasn't until King started asking his parents for more money that they realized what was going on and stepped in to put a stop to it. T.I. also allegedly warned her not to pull any stunt like that again, or she'll have to pay for it. Fans have been dropping their 2 cents about this, leaving comments like, "These young girls need to know that grandpa and grandma's money is not your baby daddy's money. He's broke. All you get is the name, period." King is going to be saying he should have listened to his dad in a couple of years. I really hope he doesn't marry that girl. That's what will really seal his fate. Pretty sure that's exactly what T.I. doesn't want. This is a sad situation for everyone. We all know that girl had a plan, and it's not the parents' job to financially take care of that baby. I hope this encourages King to make some positive changes in his life. So is T.I. right to draw the line with the mother of his future grandchild? And do you guys think she had an angle, or can she actually afford to take care of her kid without any help from King or his family? Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and be sure to check out this next video.